Aston Villa 3-2 Red Bull Salzburg. Ollie Watkins injured as Jamaldine Jimoloba scores in Europa League comeback win. Match report as Aston Villa beat RB Salzburg 3-2 at Villa Park. Sub Jamaldine Jimoloba, 19. Score a late winner as hosts come from 2 down to finish in the Europa League top 2, but Ollie Watkins suffers injury. Friday, January 30th, 2026, 8:29 UK. An injured Ollie Watkins is substituted in Aston Villa's Europa League tie against FC Salzburg. Image. An injured Ollie Watkins is substituted during Aston Villa's Europa League tie against FC Salzburg. Substitute Jamaldine Jimoloba scored a late winner as Aston Villa came from 2 goals down to beat RB Salzburg 3-2 and finish in the Europa League top 2, but the victory was marred by an injury to Ollie Watkins. Villa, already assured a place in the last 16, picked up their 7th win from 8 games in the group phase the hard way, but Watkins was forced off of what looked to be a hamstring injury. Villa boss Unai Emery says the club will know more about the extent of the injury on Friday. How the teams lined up, stats, Aston Villa latest news, and transfer updates. Live Europa League table, Europa League fixtures, and results. Got Sky? Watch Premier League games live on your mobile phone. Not got Sky? Get Sky Sports or stream with no contract on Now Television. He felt something, but not a lot, Emery said. We will test him tomorrow and hopefully we are thinking maybe not a lot of time. But I don't know if he's going to be available or not for Sunday. Share this as a modal window. Unsupported location. The video you're trying to watch cannot be viewed from your current country or location. Unai Emery reflected on the Europa League win over Salzburg and Ollie Watkins' injury. Salzburg had no other option but to go in search of 3 points and got the reward for a fantastic first-half display when Karim Kane took advantage of Tyrone Mings' error. The Austrian league leaders inflicted further damage when Moussa Yeo converted from close range shortly after halftime. Morgan Rogers stepped off the bench to have the deficit, and Mings atoned for his earlier error when he nodded the host level, before Jimoloba completed the comeback by netting his first senior goal in the 87th minute. Jamaldine Jimoloba celebrates his late winner for Aston Villa. Jamaldine Jimoloba celebrates his late winner for Aston Villa. How Villa fell behind and turned it around. On loan, Harvey Elliott's future remains up in the air, with Emery admitting his situation has not changed at the club, but he was named in the starting lineup for his first appearance since October. Watkins showed how confident he is inside the first minute when he took aim from distance, with Elliott almost justifying his selection straight away, but seeing his effort from the rebound denied rather fortuitously by the legs of goalkeeper Alexander Schläger. Salzburg knew they needed to win to stand any chance of continuing in the competition, and the Austrian side hit the front in the 33rd minute. Mings was caught in 2 minds on the ball and was dispossessed by Edmund Baidu, who squared for Kane to bundle the ball in despite the best efforts of Victor Lindelof. Emery has had to deal with several injury issues lately, and things got worse when Watkins was replaced by Rogers in the 35th minute after he fell towards his hamstring. It took just 4 minutes of the second half for the visitors to double their lead. Karim Alsbegovic showed great footwork to slalom his way into the 6-yard area, and he squared the ball across for Yeo, who neatly flicked it into the net. The home side found a way back into the contest midway through the half. Villa broke and Rogers played a neat 1-2 with Emi Buendia before expertly tucking a shot in at the near post. They were on level terms in the 76th minute. Matty Cash sent in a teasing delivery, and Mings got his head to it before Schläger's fist and headed into an empty goal. And Villa Park erupted as the hosts completed the turnaround 3 minutes from time when Jimoloba was on hand to finish Cadden Young's cross. Emery cheered by Villa's comeback Europa League victory. Europe always is difficult. It's difficult to beat the opponents away and home, said Aston Villa boss Unai Emery. Today we faced a team needing to win to have a chance to qualify, and their idea is to get a lot of duels always going forward, and we struggled in the first and second half, losing 2-0. But how we reacted is something like in the league in the process we have this year. Of course, I'm very happy with the performance, collective and individual good things, but other things we must try to avoid for the next matches. Overall, I'm happy, and today we use some young players. For them, it's very important to have chances to show their progress. This competition is very important. The priority is Premier League, but this is the second objective. How we connected with the fans today, they created atmosphere, helping us, and we reacted because of the energy. The key numbers from Villa Park. Aston Villa won when trailing by 2+ goals in a major European match for the 3rd time, also doing so in September 1998, 3-2 versus Strømsgodset in the UEFA Cup, and April 2025, 3-2 versus PSG in the Champions League. FCRB Salzburg failed to win a major European game when leading by 2 goals for the first time since October 2011 against Athletic Club, drawing 2-2 in the UEFA Europa League. Jamaldine Jimoloba was the 4th youngest player, 19 years, 119 days, to score for Aston Villa in major European competition, behind Nathan Delfiniso, 17Y319D, Darius Vassell, 18Y94D, and Mark Walters, 18Y154D. FCRB Salzburg's Musa Yeo is the second youngest player, 21 years, 242 days, to score against Aston Villa in a major European match at Villa Park, behind only Krista George for Strømsgodset in September 1998 in the UEFA Cup, 19 years, 35 days. The third youngest is Karim Konate, who netted their opener tonight, 21 years, 314 days. Tyrone Mings became Aston Villa's oldest ever major European scorer, 32 years, 322 days, breaking Ray Houghton's record from September 1994 against Internazionale, 32 years, 266 days.